um, the cycles of the feminine. Since living here in Ireland, it's just become so much more pronounced, connecting in with the cycles of the land and how the cycles of the land mirror the cycles within our own bodies and also the creative process. And here in Ireland, it's Luchnasa at the moment. Yeah, do you know Luchnasa? It's called Luchnasa. So it's basically it's the first day of autumn. Right. But Luchnasa is when you look out in nature, it's when the fruits are starting to ripen, the first fruits. Yeah. So it's the start of the harvest season. It's the start of the bounty. Yeah. And it started on the 1st of August and it continues throughout the week. And then of course, it deepens in through the autumn time. But I just went outside to this lovely like berry bush, went for my walk and there was just one berry that was ripe. It's like, oh, there. And this bush was like, you can pick me, and I was like, and I mean, just for my journey personally and being here in Ireland through these cycles, it's only now, it's like I can't believe how um attuned my process has been to the cycles of the land. Now I'm starting to bear the fruit. It's like now I can feel the fruits are starting to ripen, and there's like the bounty and the gifts. And, I've shared with some of you, I've been through such a deep initiation with the land, and now she's fully embracing me and taking me in, and she's so soft. It's like the softest land. But I needed to go through all the gates, right? And so this is so symbolic of um like what gets seeded in the dark, yeah, within our wombs, within our journeys, and then what we go through, yeah, the process, the cycle that we go through, and then it starts to bear fruits. Yeah. So what was seeded in the dark, that's around the Imbolc, which is February, first week of February. This is called the Wheel of the Year, right? And in that first week of February, that's when it's like the ground just slowly starts to wake up. It's like I can actually feel the earth like starting very slowly starting to wake up. And that's where we're seeding, yeah, in the dark what we're wanting to birth, right? Through the year. And then when we enter into the Beltane, that's when it's like the blossom, it just starts to come out as a blossom. Yeah. That's when all the blossoms are on the trees. And I even felt this like emergence, in Beltane. I felt this like, oh, this blossoming happening, and then the Luchna is the fruits. Yeah. And then the Samhain, which is November, beginning of November, that's when we start to turn inward again and everything starts to drop. Kind of like the death transmission, and that that full letting go, and letting everything just drop away, and then like that darkness of winter where we just get to release and be in silence and the quiet. It's like the dead still of winter. And these cycles, they happen in microcosms, through the year. It's like I've been in microcosms of these cycles throughout the year. So there's something so rich and um, connecting even more with the feminine through the cycles of nature, yeah, and the cycles of the earth, and to actually tune in to these different times of the year in an intentional way. It really supports our journey. So that's what I